G'day everybody, Blue here, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I have actually not been playing for quite a few days now, on account of a few different games coming out this month, which I've decided to check out on the channel. So apologies if I do seem a little bit more fumbly than normal in this episode. I mean, let's face it, you may as well call this, Blue's Baldur's Gate 3 Fumble Fest, because of the way we've been handling everything so far. But yeah, anyway, just a pre-warning there. But if there's one thing that is to be believed from the previous episode, or the recording of the previous episode anyway, is that we're supposed to be heading in this direction. There's the suspicious toys to investigate, which we'll definitely do. I'm just really curious about the coast here and all the things that we might be able to find down there. And I wonder, it doesn't look like you can continue down the coast that way, so maybe actually it's not a bad idea for us to just quickly check out what's going on near the coast first, and then continue onwards to the suspicious toys. So that's the plan, and hopefully we'll actually make a decent amount of progress in this episode. Sylphie.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
So we are trying to read the next issue of the Gazette, right? Like, we have slept since the time that we were in the Gazette office, and the last time I bought one, we didn't really get one with the story that we had printed.
Thank you! My first sale! I can't wait to tell Mole!
Alright, he's Mole's friend. Let's have a read. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it is the same thing, so let's send that to camp. We've got a few other bits and pieces here, which I probably should send to camp as well, so let's just quickly do that. Karlak can have the soul coins, and that can go to camp as well. Okay, cool. So I don't know when we get to read the next entry to the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Stop the presses. Yeah, anyway, maybe a few more sleeps before we can actually check it out. But anyway, Glorissima.
Please, sir, please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
I feel a little dizzy.
So can we not donate to these guys? Like, give them a little bit of our gold?
Fish here! Get your fish here!
What? Oh, goodness me. Oh, we totally walked into this. Let's just take a look at the map and see how many enemies we're dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's definitely more. Oh, actually, a few of them may have been overlapping each other. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. Is there a leader, I wonder? Hunters, maybe melee attackers? They look like they might have javelins. A champion. And I guess these are regular warriors, perhaps. They all seem to have javelins, though. So perhaps maybe the hunters... Oh, okay, no, my bad. The hunters do have bow and arrows, so let's take a look at what these guys can do. Yeah, I would have imagined these guys to be susceptible to lightning, considering they have just come out of the water, and people keep saying that, you know, when people are wet, then that's probably the best time to be chucking lightning or cold damage, which we should try to do. I'm sort of thinking maybe this is a decent play because we've got a lot of these guys bunched up together, so it could be.
Put him up.
And I might be able to get Karlak right in the thick of things right here. Yeah, I could get her to jump there. Maybe even inflict prone. But it means that we'll have to forego Frenzy at the beginning of our turn here. But I'd prefer that over not being able to take our actions. Unless we get in close here to this one. But I'd prefer her engaging with the champion up front.
No choice but to keep going.
I wonder if these guys will try to move from this area. That would be ideal. How much damage do we do here? Up to 48. These guys are only 38. We might even get some kills if we're lucky. And since they're all still wet, I assume. So this is the perfect opportunity. Yeah, I think that's the better play instead of doing Spike Growth. It's tempting to do Spike Growth, but I think this might be a little bit better. So let's do it. Luck of the Fire Realms. Yeah, we even got that first kill. That's good. Oh man. I just realized what I did there, but I should have done Hunter's Mark first. Alright, let's cast Hunter's Mark there. I'll bring blue up this way. Gain a little bit of high ground, so we can take pot shots from up here.
Now this is my
And as I said before, I think this is the best plan with Karlak. We'll get her to jump in there.
Poor fucker.
Oh, nice! On both of them. That's really good. I'll take Lacerate once we start wailing on the champion. This should kill. Very good. So we'll leave her there. And I think that's all we'll do with those two characters. Let's see what kind of pain we're in for.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, actually, no. We did. We did see that one. So, because we see a lot of javelins in play, I think this is all going to be piercing damage.
This is my time.
So, let me just take a look at what resistance he has. Slashing. So, we should actually switch that to piercing. Brilliant. And now... someone was saying that one of the better options instead of using Hold Person is to actually do Hold Monster. And apparently you can use Hold Monster on people as well. So I guess my question around that is, why would you have Hold Person at all in that case, you know? Like, surely there would be a reason for it. Cone of Cold might be decent if we can get into a decent position. I think I might be able to get like 3 of them in, potentially. Let's just take a look at how big Cone of Cold is. It's actually decent. Do I do haste? I think we might want to hold off on haste, just because I don't feel like this is a tough fight. I think we'll be able to get through it without too much of an issue. I want to make use of the wet condition on all of these guys as much as possible. I think Cone of Cold is the answer here.
Making my move.
Let's take it. Couple more kills there, that's good. And I think I will take my Pommel Strike here. Dazed. So that means the next person to attack him has advantage, right? Good. Alright. Yeah, we don't have enough movement here, unfortunately. We will bring her up. And I can entangle. I'll just do entangle here. We can do the shillelagh. Shillelagh?
On the victor's path.
Can he even do enough damage to kill? Maybe. Come on, Scratch. You can do it. Oh, yes. Very good. Good boy. Good boy. Let's bring you back a little bit. Big crit there, but didn't really do too much damage. Even that second attack. A frenzy there. I think I might get Ursa just closing in on the champion as well. We'll be able to block its path completely, maybe. Or I suppose it could still go around that way, but the main reason for doing this, though, is honeyed paws. Damn. Try it again. Ah. Okay. Well, at least there's a distraction over there. That's fine.
What must be done?
Jaheira.
The straight path.
Should I use one of my wild shape charges? Because this does last until long rest anyway, right? So... Constellation of an Archer, Luminous Arrow. This would give her the ability to fire off projectiles, which at the moment she doesn't have the ability to do so. Or I could go with Styrofoam Dragon and do Dragon Breath, or sorry, Dazzling Breath. I might try this time around and just see if it does any good for us. Okay. I can only fire it as a bonus action though, so bit of a shame, but that's okay. We'll have next round, hopefully. Or, I mean, maybe these guys will all die before we even get to Jaheira, but if it lasts until long rest, then we'll have the opportunity to use that the next time we go into combat. So... Light. These guys, are they still wet? Yes, they are. Could do that. Three to 22. It's not a lot of damage, but I guess if we did anything else, we would get everyone caught in the crossfire. I could do some radiant damage. Not the best, obviously. I think I'll take the ice knife. Okay, good. Bit of damage there. Not too bad. I think we're done with Jaheira, unless I want to move her up a little bit more. Which I think I might. I mean, we already have Entangle here, right? Don't have enough movement for that. Yeah, let's just take our 2 attacks here. We can save Brace, I think. Call the weak. Very good.
Don't waste
Close the distance a little bit more.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
I mean... Karlak will probably just finish everything off here. Do we even need to lacerate? Probably not. And we could probably save on the use of the die as well. So I'm just trying to understand what Cosmic Omen does. Add a 1d6 bonus to an ally's attack roll if it would otherwise miss. So are we saying that this is definitely a miss? They rolled a 17. Karlak needs 18 to hit, which means that the likelihood of us missing is quite high. So if I use this, then I just automatically get up to 6 plus, you know, whatever my normal roll is. I think that's the way to read it. Or I could do Reckless Attack, which means that I gain advantage. So maybe that means I roll multiple times, I think. Enemies also have advantage on us. I think I'll take that because we are likely to kill this guy. Okay, nice. One more. Very good.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Very good. Bit of gold.
Gods, do this stink.
I do like that. And Karlak has been injured a little bit. And what I did say that I was gonna try and do a little bit more regularly is to have people just use up some of these normal potions. And we should really be starting to use some of the better potions. So I'll use the, you know, the original, you know, starting potions as just, you know, a way to top up our health outside of combat. So that should be enough, I think, because she's still got a lot of HP. I won't really worry too much about, you know, bringing it up to full. Let's have a look around here.
Alright, what now? These boots have seen everything.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
Do not disturb. To One-Eye. Dear One-Eye, I don't know who you are, but I know we've a friend in common. A dear friend who I haven't heard from in a while. The last time we spoke, she said she was meeting you, and she hasn't been since. She hasn't been seen since. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but I am worried. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please come and find me. I'll be at the Water Queen's house. Okay, a bit suspicious. Let's do a little bit of looting here as well.
Anything of use?
I mean, they're worth more than a few gold, so we could take them. I mean, I could force my way into this house if we really wanted to, but I'm curious about the person who said that they're waiting to meet them, and perhaps maybe there's something that we can sort of learn about it. Ooh, okay. Is there a way for us to use the elevator to get down here? Possibly. Death.
It's great getting paid to do nothing but scratch my arm.
I mean, it does say that you could potentially get some of those items. Or, you know, open these crates, but I don't know. Question is whether or not it's actually worthwhile.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
You are welcome. Take all of that. Route.
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Just hoping the champion actually has something. A smelly bag. Bit of fish in it. And waterlogged letter. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead, trapped underwater by madmen and fish Fs. Explosives everywhere, no way out. Praying for help. Marjorie, Quinton, Holly. I love you all.
I have something to ask.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
Freshest place to find
Thanks
fish.
again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood.
How are things here?
A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
Let's see what he has. I mean,
Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
I was gonna say, probably just has fish to sell. Doesn't even have any gold for us to trade with.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Yeah, here's hoping.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
A fully grown shark fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
I'm surprised that Scratch has managed to maintain his composure. Or, actually, do dogs really like fish? I don't know. I don't know if they're big fans of fish, actually. Maybe not.
That's curious.
Oh. But apparently... I mean, it's a red outline, so... But I can give it a go.
Softer than a whisper.
We'll wait until this guy turns around. These guys probably won't react, I assume.
Better be cautious.
What's that?
Oh, there's something back here as well. A hole.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Yes, please. Whoops.
Can't risk being in open view.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Whoopsie. Oh, 3,250 gold. Since when is borrowing a crime?
They believe you. For now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
Okay, cool. We got out of that. As long as it's not the same Flaming Fist, maybe we'll be okay. Whoops. Okay. Anyway.
Wonder if the gods are...
I mean, normally a lot of the buried treasures and stuff, people are not really too fussy about. Let's come around this way first.
So, still got the goods?
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Sure, sure.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Okay then.
Anyway, what do you have for me?
Side of salted pork, some barley, and 6 dozen eggs. Assuming none broke. Fresh as you'll get.
Fresh, you say? I checked the last night in a bucket of water. They all floated.
That means they're good.
Means they're old. Still though, I'll take old over none at all.
I told my third husband the very same on our wedding night.
Alright. Do we want to check out what's going on with this hole over here? I mean, I don't know how people will feel about us sort of moving around the crate. Can I? Okay.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I mean, that's a hole that looks like anyone could fit in, to be honest, or anyone of our party members would be able to fit into, to be honest. But, oh, yeah, okay, Scratch could get in, that's nice. Oh, oh, oh. What kind of madman lives here? A mummy's memories. I mean, there's definitely nothing fishy going on here. Yeah, alright. I can't exactly do anything with Scratch, though, so we may as well leave. And at least it gives us a bit of a taste of what to expect in this building. So we'll try to make our way down into the basements, obviously. Alright, I think we've seen everything the coast has to offer. At least for now. Oh,
let's move.
There we go. I'll lead with blue.
He's sick and likely to die.
Let's have a chat with these guys again. Just want to see.
Please, sir. Anything.
Yeah, okay. Nothing we can do with them.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Philgrave's mansion.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. That might be worth a look.
Oh, this is stealing as well, apparently. Ah, goodness me. Well, we're out of view. No one saw nothing. No one saw nothing.
Have you seen the size of Anthony's hand? What about the smell?
I should speak up.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
It's probably all that gas in the sewers, to be honest. Batrick?
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is.
I mean, you guys are right next to a fish market, so what do you expect?
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
Me to do.
He's sick and
Arrest the
likely to
smell?
die.
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need them?
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it.
Okay.
Cure you of your pestilence. You have
I wonder if there's anything we can do for this druid, then. I wonder if we bring Holson here, whether or not we can have like a special interaction with the druid. I might test that out. So I've been rocking Jaheira for a little bit. Oh, we go back to the... this is the elf song, right? Let's have a chat with Holson. Bring him with us, and... oh, Mizora's here as well.
Oakfather preserve you. Your ranks are full.
Yeah. So Jaheira can stay for a little bit. Oh, actually, was that such a good idea? Because we had some summons with Jaheira. Maybe I should have thought about that. My bad.
I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shauntia wills it.
What is needed?
What about if we lead with Holson?
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shauntia wishes me to save it. I can feel it.
No, nothing special. Alright, let's go back and fetch Jaheira.
Looking ahead.
Where is Jaheira?
Flies before me.
Maybe she's set up here? No. Where the hell is Jaheira? There's Karlak. Oh, there she is. My bad.
Speak. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame that we lose our summons. But I will resummon them, that's fine. It's only... yeah, it's a level 4 spell slot.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, out we go.
I will cure you of your past.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, this looks like it could be like some kind of a secret door. Okay. Man, can we maybe not be distracted and let's check out the suspicious toys? We can come back here. Another elevator. That door's locked. There's a way in this building through here, and that's probably what we're going to do rather than try to lockpick. Whoa. Where is the center? Just trying to figure out the epicenter. Maybe around here somewhere.
I'm short.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
Yeah, look at all of this.
Would you throw one of them?
For Logir's fireworks, once it's lit, you commit.
It's good. It's a good slogan. I think we spoke to those guys.
No one's stopped me yet.
Alright, let's go in.
Fireworks will brighten your day. Pyrotechnics, projectiles, crackers and sparks. Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sonshall.
I'll leave him for now. Let's just take a look at what he has. Bit of gold. Alright. Willow?
Good moment to talk.
That smoke powder smell. It smells so good.
critical. Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
What the hell? Okay, some special kind of fireworks there. Got fireworks left, right, and center. I mean, it is a fireworks shop. Oh, we can take that one? Apparently it's okay. It deals damage. 3 to 18. Is it worth any gold? 25 gold.
Don't mind if I do.
We'll take that. Consider it a sample.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Avery Sonshall.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogir's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish.
The merchant's password. Okay. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Very good. Browse responsibly now.
We can buy even more of his fireworks, of course. Hot drakes. I wonder if we'll need fireworks for any kind of special, you know, long rest. That would be kind of interesting. Anyway, he's got a bit of gold. Some dyes. Nothing too special. Is this any good? Smoke powder arrows. Does a lot of damage. 152 gold. We could come back for that.
Remember, once it's lit, you commit. And if it's not a firework, do whatever you like.
Let's continue speaking to him. But I will maybe do a quick save beforehand. Oh, there's another guy back here. Didn't realize.
Have you tried the Lanternese candles? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste?
You mentioned Gortash when we first met. Do you work with him?
Oh, heavens no. Not with him. I work for him. As I do for all of my most loyal customers. Fabulously charismatic man, though. Tips well. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash?
I'll take that free sample now, please. Or do we just recall the merchant's password? Let's go with the merchant's password. Uncle Falogir sent me.
Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
Okay. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Let's have a chat with this Robin.
He's a bit of a genius, isn't he? At sales, not fireworks. Of course, it helps to have the only license in town to sell the stuff.
Ah, yes. Well, that definitely helps. Oh, yes, we've got a hatch to go down. I wonder if these two buildings connect.
Seen your uncle yet? Best not to keep him waiting.
Yeah, well, let's go upstairs first. Oh, forgot about the mailbox outside. We should check that. Oh, What the hell is going on here? No. We're coming out this way first.
I got lost, and then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
What?
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
Did we have any opportunity to save these guys? Harry Noddles.
Little un found his folks gutted. Didn't see it happen though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Okay, these guys are maybe just trying to help. I thought they were, like, thugs or something.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Can we tell the kid to go to camp?
I shouldn't have run away.
Oh, should we have a chat with these? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we're not getting a green outline. So,
The corpse does not respond.
I don't think we can really do anything here. Oh, that is a shame. Alright, well, back we go. I guess my hands are tied, since I can't really do any interactions there.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
I want to
It's
go.
not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
I suppose maybe this could be off limits already. Boom Bang Blast, The Joys of Fireworks. This book contains several recipes for the bespoke firework concoctions and appears to have been written with the intent of being mass-produced. Introduction. If you find my little book in your hands, it is most likely because you, like myself, live for the thrill of combustion. It can be a fraught road discovering an outlet for such a passion that leads not to destruction, but to delight. Ah, delight. This is the point entire of the art of fireworking. To enchant, to move, to titillate. Within these pages you'll find the distillation of my many years of firecraft, with the hope of elevating this craft I love so well. I wish you the best of luck, and do stop by my shop in Baldur's Gate for supplies, advice, and camaraderie. I am always keen to meet like minds for explosive conversation. Sincerely, Avery Sonshall. Sonshall? Right, so, Tamara?
Another friend of Felagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits, password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then?
Yes, let's just take a look at what you have before we do anything else. I think I should be buying these arrows, to be honest. And some ingredients.
Not critical,
I'll
just a bastard if it
do the
breaks.
interaction again with Will.
Played at the ready.
Do we have cash? Yes, we've got a little bit of cash. Not a lot, but I think we should have enough.
Another friend of looking to buy a little something extra then?
Sell them back their own fireworks. Oh, we've got all this stuff. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Won't blow us up.
And I may as well just buy those arrows. I do need to make a point of using those things a little bit more.
Have you tried? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste.
Yeah, let's see what you have for sale.
Browse responsibly now.
So, just need one of those. And I don't really have anything to sell him anymore. I don't think.
Remember, once it's lit, and if it's not a firework...
Never a dull moment with haste.
Won't blow us up.
Okay, so let's have the rest of that conversation.
Back for more of Uncle Felagir's finest, are you?
I can smell the crackle and fire and power. What exactly is going on upstairs?
That could not be less of your business.
Okay. So I can't really have any other interactions like convincing them to let us go upstairs. Is there a way for us to go upstairs from the outside somehow? I might see if I can do a loop around. We did see that elevator. I don't know if the elevator would get us all the way up. Or if it only gets us to the second floor.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Just looking at this, it seems like the Suspicious Toys investigation needs to take us to the very top floor. Yeah, I don't think you can actually climb onto the elevator. I'm just thinking of whether or not gaseous form might help us here, or maybe grant flight or something. Nope.
Pressure steady.
Nope.
Are we at temperature yet?
Flower maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment. What exactly?
Okay. Invisibility, maybe?
Would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe a little one. You pay me.
If we do invisibility, don't really have a lot of resources to do that. I think Astarion can perhaps cast it a couple of times. Or, well, no, maybe not a couple of times, maybe at least once. But then we'd have an issue getting back out without further opportunities to cast the spell. Unless, actually, he does have a couple of spell slots, right? Maybe he can cast it a couple of times. Alternatively, we've got maybe flight. I don't know if this is enough space for us to be able to get there. But I might try the flight method first. So we need Gale for that.
What's on your mind? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
I won't replace
Which of our
Jaheira
esteemed
because
company am I stepping
then
in
we'll lose our summons again. So let's get you taking Will's spot. And from there, let's just have a look at our spells for a second.
Direct me.
So we got Grant Flight. Yep, we should be able to grant it to an ally.
Where's the nearest library?
Let's do a quick save here. I mean, we do have the Steel Watchers coming through. Let's just wait until they leave. Oh, there is a spot up there. With plenty of eyes on it, though.
How's the orb treating you, Gale?
Oh, quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's been...
Oh, I forgot to... Karlak managed to jump her way up there. Jeez. Okay. Let's go into stealth. Oh man, seriously?
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Awaken, little one.
Hmm. Is there another way in? I wonder.
Should mind my step.
I don't know if I can get in from up top here. Fist of Bane, Baldur Drak. Just trying to see if there are any like windows or anything like that that I can perhaps maybe interact with, but it doesn't look like it out here. I'm gonna just quickly do a load on our quick save. And I think my plan is to see if I can enter the building from the basement, just to see what's in there initially. I know we do have to go up to the top floor, most likely, to complete that quest. I'm sort of banking on perhaps discovering something down in the basement that will actually maybe give us some leverage to get to the very top floor.
Quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's been humming along nicely. I have noticed one adverse side effect. I seem to be losing hair in some unexpected places.
I can only imagine.
Okay, lockpicking this is going to be impossible. I think invisibility is going to be the key instead of trying to fly.
not have a word.
Does he say anything else?
When I've got my own money, I'm gonna buy so many fireworks.
Seems like a good investment. Alright. Gale. Let's take a look at your spells. Invisibility. Concentration for 10 turns. I mean, it is a level 2 spell. He could probably cast it quite a lot. But the problem with that is... he doesn't exactly have good, like, stealth or ability to stealth. So perhaps maybe bringing Astarion out here is a better option. I'm gonna replace Karlak, although...
very well.
She is our tank. If we do get into combat, it might be a little bit concerning here without Karlak, but...
Well, hello. What can I do for you? I would, but you have so many friends already. Well, in that...
What about a Lanthony's candle? Would you throw one of them? Have you
Still
seen
breathing,
the size of a Lanthony's
despite
candle?
everything.
The size of a
Get here! Don't touch me.
So, what we'll be able to do with the invis is both go through the hatch and also maybe just even waltz all the way up here.
Step quick.
Let's give it a try, just to use this to get upstairs.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his...
So what happens if we stand here? Okay.
Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failing on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
We'll just see what happens.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Whoopsie.
This way.
Oh, now she's looking in that direction. Do they turn back?
Employees only, past dear.
To
If
look-
you're expecting any packages, they'll bring 'em down to you.
Yeah, okay.
Pipes are looking a little rusty.
And let's just have a chat.
Another friend of looking to buy a little something.
Okay, they're looking at the right way.
Won't blow us up.
You're not going to find Uncle Philogear up there. He's literally not alive.
Okay. Hmm.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Good.
Maintain.
Like, is there a way I can, like, get her to face this way? Hmm. Okay. I'll, stop mucking about here and I will cast our invis. Again, we can use this a couple of times. Maybe I could even throw the power amulet to Astarion for a third cast.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Done.
I've seen no heard.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Okay. Bear with me. Let me just take a look. We reached the top floor of Falogir's fireworks and discovered Bay Knight cultists assembling explosives. We need to stop them. Okay.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Steady. Steady.
Well, if they're all cultists, we may as well get into combat then. And perhaps maybe we should get into position for combat. We could do stealth with Astarion, but there are quite a few of these guys.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Steady. Steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Firework they have. Would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe you...
I don't know how I'll ever believe this. How much farther can I go?
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gordash has got to be paying the Mount Sink fees.
Alright, time to skulk about. That's curious.
Oh, we succeeded this time. Let's take a look at this. Ooh. Yes, please.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Can we get an angle for an attack, though? Yes, we can. And also, another thing that I want to know is, can we actually jump down here? We can. So that's really good. It might be a good idea to bring Jaheira and Gale up here. And they can all jump down when Astarion initiates the attack.
Your desire.
Problem that I have though is my summons. And my summons are sort of going to have to stay here because otherwise we'd be just expending so many of our spell slots.
Not to mention the parchment quality.
Let's at the very least get Jaheira up there.
Whatever it takes. A little further.
I don't mind leaving some of our summons if we have to. Can they make it across? I don't think they can. Oh, wow. That's huge. Okay. Come to think of it, maybe what I could have done is I could have used blue to cast Enhanced Leap on various folks down there. Anyway, Jaheira, let's get you to sneak. The Woodward can sneak as well. And what I might try, now that we have seen what happened to the Woodward, is whether or not we can get the entire party out here. Aside from Scratch, that is. I think maybe we can just leave Scratch down there. Yeah, okay, they can even get across that way. So, Gale, let's bring you here.
May it please, Mistra.
And we get Ursa. You'll also come this way. And the Dryad. I don't know if the entire building will turn hostile. as soon as we start attacking. Or if the fight is going to be contained in this area. But we'll find out, definitely.
Let's get going.
Okay, so... let's start with you.
Why don't we just retrace
now.
our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left,
I
right,
venture forth.
down the stairs,
And then...
and oh, was it up the stairs?
What to do?
one more. Yes. Good.
So that's
The Dryad. So let's bring you closer.
And these things have stayed interesting.
In this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost.
Should mind my step.
Alright, so I think everyone's sort of ready. We'll just put everyone into stealth. And yeah, we're going to want to try and get down here as soon as the fighting starts. Now, with Gale, I probably want to get, instead of Grant Flight in here, maybe we should replace that with Featherfall. And what we could do is, we could do Featherfall for everyone out here. Blue doesn't need to follow immediately because he could probably take a few pot shots from this gap. But we probably want everyone just jumping in and causing a little bit of chaos when we eventually start. So I think this is where we're going to call this an episode for now. When we come back in the next one, we'll actually start combat. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if we can even speak to any of these guys, to be honest. I'm wondering, again, because there were a few options of dialogue with the shopkeeper about some kind of a special package, which I decided not to take, but I suppose that's not going to lead us into the structure itself, right? So we needed to get in. Anyway, signing out here. Next episode will be combat straight off the bat, and then we'll see where that takes us from there. Hopefully not going to be too much of a handful, but if people from the second floor and ground floor start running in, then it's probably going to be quite difficult for us to handle. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like down below if you enjoyed it. As usual, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.